everyone, welcome back to the channel Fit with Julia. My name is Julia and today I'll be bringing you a 5-minute yoga flow stretch. I'm not a yoga instructor, but I do like some of the stretches that are incorporated into yoga. So please forgive me if I don't say the right names or the right terms for some of these movements. This is very beginner friendly. All you need is some space around you. We'll be going through some basic movements. This is perfect to just break up your day or to wind down at the end of your day before you go to sleep. Before we get into it, just make sure to leave a kind like and comment to make sure that you locked in your completion of this stretch, and make sure to hit the subscribe button for more weekly videos. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so first we're just going to start in a standing position and we're going to take a few breaths in. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in, expand your chest, reach up. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Last one. Deep breath in. And exhale. Okay, let's step our right foot out. That foot is facing forward. We have a slight bend in this knee. The other leg is nice and straight, and we're going to go into a warrior pose. So going to sit down a little bit into this front leg. And a lot of yoga is about balance. So keep your core nice and tight, keep your chest nice and open, nice and balanced. And now reach your hand down, straighten that front leg into a triangle pose. And if you can't straighten that front leg, you can keep it a little bit bent, but make sure to work on your hamstring flexibility a little bit. By straightening your leg, you target a little bit more of the hamstring. Okay, bend that front leg, press through that foot to come back into a warrior pose. And now place your hand either on your thigh or on your calf and reach that right hand up and over. You should feel the stretch from your pinky all the way down to your hip. Make sure to keep breathing. Make sure you're not holding your breath here. Draw your core in. Let's come back into warrior pose. And that's reach both hands down toward the ground. Reach that right foot back into a downward facing dog. Maybe press through your hands, straighten your legs, and if you're just out here, that's perfectly fine, but if you can walk it in a little bit and push those hands, push those hips back, go for it. Tuck your core in, come into a high plank, glutes and quads nice and tight, Shavasana, lower down, and press up into an upward facing dog. You can relax your feet. And to digress this a little bit, you can reach your hands out a little bit more or go down to your elbows. But if you can take it onto your hands and try to bring them beneath your shoulders as much as you can, go for it. Tuck your toes underneath, tuck your core in, press up into a downward facing dog again, and walk it into your toes. Roll it up nice and slow. And we'll take it over to the other side. So left leg steps out, slight bend in this knee, back into a warrior pose. The back leg is straight. Core is nice and tight, chest is nice and open. And now reach that left hand down. Open up into a triangle pose. Look up towards that hand if you can. Keep your core nice and tight to maintain balance. Bend that front leg slightly. Press into the ground into a warrior pose again. Place your back hand on your calf or on your thigh. Reach the left hand up and over. Again, feeling the stretch from the pinky all the way down to the hip. And a slight bend in that front leg. Draw your core in, come back into the middle. Place both hands down on the ground, reach your foot back into a downward facing dog. Draw your core in, draw your glutes and your thighs in, nice and tight. Shavasana, lower down to the ground. Relax your feet and press up into an up dog. Relax your glutes. A nice stretch in your hips. And now sit back into a child's pose, and we'll finish out here. Great job. Come into the middle. Tuck your toes underneath, back into a downward facing dog, and walk back in toward your toes. Pull it up nice and slow. We've come to the end of our stretch. I hope you enjoyed this. I know this was just a very quick flow, but that's enough to get your blood flow going through your body, just to kind of relax, to slow your breathing down, slow your mind down. I hope you really enjoyed this. If you did, again, make sure to leave a kind like and comment, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you so much, and thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in next week's video. Thank you. Bye.